Hi everyone, here we have a one-piece game between me and my brother. I'm on the left, I'm a green kid player, and my brother is on the right. He is the purple and the black Z player. So right off the bat, I'm just going to play my killer blocker and pass. He's going to go with his ulti and ramp one. I'm going to attack, he's just going to take it. I decided for him to go first, just so he doesn't hit his curve. I want a die roll. And we're going to go into the Momo. Going to get an Ezo over here, just a 2k counter. And then going to use the rest of my Dawn for evasion, set up my killer blocker. That way I can get the draw. He's going to attack my Momo. I'm going to block, draw off the killer. Then he's going to attack again. I'm going to block with the Beige. So I can get 2 draws off the Momo. He's going to go into the Borsalino blocker. And Borsalino is one of the most busted blockers in all of One Piece. Can't be killed by effects. He's a 6k on my turn. Cost 4 Dawn. If you go second, you can hit him right into curve turn 2. I'm going to go ahead and use the Momo to pick up an Okiku, attack into the ulti, and the rest of the Dawn I'm going to use for a Basil Hawkins over here, and I'm just going to pass. He's going to go ahead and set up for his turn by playing a Kuzan over here, and then he's going to use the remaining Dawn to play a Garp, and that's really good because he can pressure my Hawkins next turn. Hawkins is really good against him, especially if he decides to go wide because I can hit most of his board, right? But we're going to see what I do over here. I'm going to start by, this is my turn where I have basically 9 Dawn to work with. So I'm going to start by tapping 2 Dawn for a Cat Viper to rest his Garp. That Garp is really strong. It's able to just KO anything. 3 LS and Kuzan is going to swing with. It's just able to reduce energy cost by 4. I'm going to put a Dawn underneath the Basil Hawkins over here. I'm going to attack straight into his Garp, restand. Going to attack into his leader. He's just going to combo out. And I'm going to attack Basil for 7 into his face. He's going to take it. The remaining 5 Dawn I'm going to use to restand my Basil Hawkins. Now here's where I misplayed. I should have attacked 7k Hawkins into his leader. Even if he decided to take it or block with it and give it 2k, it would have gotten a max value. Because, and this is one of the most broken things about Z as a leader, is it's able to remove bodies, big bodies, very, very easily. So we're going to see he's going to swing with Kuzan over here. Just for 5 at face, I'm going to take it. He's going to reduce the energy cost by 4. Right, for my Basil. It's going to use 5 Dawn to play Queen. 1 Dawn back, draw 2. So he now has 4 rested Dawn. And what the Z leader does is on swing, it's able to put 4 Dawn back into the deck and KO anything with an energy cost of, I believe, 5 or less. And that's really bad because I wasn't able to get full value out of my Basil Hawkins. So he passes over here, leaving 2 blockers up. And I basically have my Cat Viper and my Law. I know there's a little bit of a glare on the screen. Next time I'll try to work on clearing that up. But for the time being, the games right now, they're going to have a little bit of a glare. So I'm just thinking how I want to start this turn off. He does have 2 blockers. Both of them are 6k, Borsalino and Queen. Right. He also has 2 Dawn open. I also have to remember that. I'm going to start by swinging 6k into his Kuzan. That Kuzan is very strong, so I'm going to try to get rid of it because with that Kuzan there, he's able to just remove pretty much all of my cards that I have. I'm going to swing my Law into the Kuzan as well. He's deciding if he should block over here. He decides to block and takes it back. He says, you know what, I'm just going to give you another 2k and we'll leave it at that. I'm going to go into Bonnie, trying to search for something, anything. Here I pick up a Law blocker, and this is great because I can just use that to pick up the Bonnie and play an Okiku, the same one that I searched out, earlier in the game. So this lets me go right into the Okiku for next turn to tap down his Borsalino or his Queen. I have 2 Dawn open. I'm going to go ahead and just use a Dawn for a Beige blocker and pass over here. So I don't run Paradise Waterfall in my deck. So I could have utilized my Dawn a little bit better there. Maybe go for a 7k swing. Try to, fully get rid of that Kuzan or force another block, another 2k out of hand. He's counting his Dawn over here. He's deciding what the best line of play is. Now, I do have 2 blockers. One is a Law and one is a Beige. I am trying to also play around his leader effect, because he can just get rid of my law block or get rid of my Okiku, get rid of anything he wants to. He's going to start by just swinging 5k Kuzan at leader. He's going to reduce my blocker. So over here, I'm like, you know what? Might as well get the max value. Just going to block with it. He's just going to swing 5k at my leader again. And this time I'm just going to give him a 1k counter. He decides not to use the leader effect, which I'm fine with. He's going to play another queen, draw 2, trash 1, put a Dawn back. Now he's got basically 3 blockers, so he feels a little bit more comfortable just attacking. He wants to really get rid of the law. I'm going to just use my beige blocker over here. He knows one blocker is going to get tapped with the Okiku, so he's thinking as long as he has 2 blockers, he's safe. Here I play my Yamato, and I'm just going to rest his other Borsalino, his other blocker, the Borsalino. And this is good because I really want to pressure his board over here. He's got a lot of blockers, he's got a lot of guys. Kuzan has to go, and that's the first priority. Kuzan is gone. Now I'm going to swing 8k towards his 6k Borsalino blocker. He's going to pitch 2 2ks to protect it. Like I said, Borsalino is one annoying blocker, and he knows it, right? I'm going to just thinking about how I should sequence this. My thought process is I want to really get rid of those queens, but I know he's going to defend them, so I'm just swinging 5 for face over here to see what he does. He gives me a 2k over here, so I'm like, you know what? I feel fully comfortable just putting 2 Dawn underneath my law and just getting rid of one of your blockers. So I'm going to take the rest of these two Dawn, put them underneath my law for 8k, and just swing right at Borsalino. And he's only got maybe 2-3 cards in hand. He's not going to be able to protect this at all. So he just lets it go. And that's one blocker off the table right here. And I'm in a position where I have Okiku. I have the hand size to protect Okiku. So I know for sure that he's only going to be going into next turn with one less blocker. He's going to attack the queen into law over here. He knows he's going to lose a blocker. I'm going to pitch a 2k and a 1k to protect it. He's going to go with the leader. I'm going to pitch another 2k and another 1k to protect the law. So I have the cards in hand available, and I know that law is very vital. He knows it as well. So since he knows he's going to lose his blocker, he's just going to attack. I'm like, you know what? Law ate up 2 attacks. I baited a blocker. I baited 2 blockers. So Law, you did your job. Rest in peace. Now, here's a big misplay. I'm looking through his drop for the impact wave. He has the 2 Dawn up. I forgot what the impact wave does. I thought it KOs anything 3k power or less. No, it turns out it KOs anything with a cost of 3 or less. So immediately, I try to go for game. I swing 7 for lead. It punishes me so hard and just sets me back. And I'm like, well, I can't kill him this time. Let me go for the queen. She's going to pitch a 1k to block it. I go 7 for a queen. Pitches another 1k. 2k, sorry. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go straight into the Odin. And I'm like, if I can't kill him this turn, I misplayed. I'm going to try to kill him next turn. Now, I'm sitting at 2 life over here. He's going into his turn with his Dawn. And he's actually got 2 life and 3 swingers. 2 6ks and his leader for 5k. I'm fully tapped out. I have no blocker. So here he was debating if he could kill me with his 8 Dawn active. And I only have 3 cards in hand because last turn I used a lot of resources to really protect my law. So he's looking through my drop, counting my 2Ks, counting how many Mono Country cards I've used. And he's just deciding on if it makes sense to swing for face or if it makes sense to swing for board. So he decides to go, for the Kuzan route. Just gets rid of the, decides to go for the board control, gets rid of my law. He's going to attack, -4 Dawn, get rid of my Odin, because Odin is now a 3 cost because of Kuzan's effect of reducing everything by 5 on his turn. Going to trigger Odin's effect and play an Okiku. That way, I know one of his blockers is going to be gone for next turn when I, evidently try to go for game. Tries to swing at the Yamato. I pitched the 1k, the killer, just to protect it. He's just deciding what the next play over here is. He has 1 card in hand, and he's at 2 life. I basically have, essentially 3 attackers, including my leader 5. The double swing. So I'm gonna go straight for face. Tap one of his blockers. He's gonna take it. Go to 2 cards. He'll put a Donner into my Yamato. Swing 7. He actually has the 2 cards he has are actually a 2k and a 1k. So he's just going to counter out of this right over here, and he has no cards in hand. And I'm like, I can put 2 Dawn underneath my Cat Viper. It's a 3k. And just swing for 5. Takes it. And I'm like, you know what? It's game. I'm just going to put 2 Dawn underneath my leader and swing twice. And he knows that. So he gives up over here. So that's basically the game for now. This was game 2. So there's going to be a game 3 that's coming. And we're going to see how that goes. And please like and subscribe. And there's definitely more One Piece content on the way. Thanks everyone for watching.